Good morning, Chancellor Howell, and thank you so much. Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, families, my family. And most importantly, this incredible spring class of 2026. Congratulations, we made it. Before I go any further, I want to take a moment to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, grandmothers, mothers-in-law, memoms, nanas, aunties, big sisters. Thank you for your love, your sacrifices, your prayers, your strength, and for being the rock that we stand on today. And to all the heroes and sheroes that have encouraged, prayed for, spoke life, and simply didn't give up on us. And that includes my brother Kevin Henderson, my two nephews Kevon and Kavari Henderson. Tag, you're next. Thank you for the push. We landed right here at graduation. I would be completely out of order if I did not give a very special, heartfelt acknowledgement to my mama, Ms. Vicki Carol Fields Henderson. Thank you, Mom, for everything you poured into me. I am because you are. Yes, ma'am. And a very happy Ladies' Day to my Aunt Elle, my Aunt Wanda, and my Ma Jane. I love you and appreciate you dearly, and I honor you in this moment. Now, Mr. Teleprompter Man, you got to forgive me because this ain't on the script. But I dare not stand here and let everybody know that if it had not been for the Lord who was on my side, I would not know where I would be. But I know this, I would not be right here. And as my Mima would say, I thank God for Jesus. Thank you. And I'm Pentecostal, so I'm gonna leave that alone. Today is surreal for me because technically, I am both a graduating senior at NC State, but I am also an NC State historical artifact. Picture it, fall, 1994. I was a freshman and an engineering major. Now let me confess something right away. I had no idea what an engineer was. In my mind, engineers drove trains and they made a lot of money. Sign me up. And yet there I was, confident, excited, and moving into Metcalf Hall on Central Campus, ready to conquer the world. Back then, the round Harrelson building was the mascot of the Brickyard. Back then, Lil Dino's and Taco Bell were the dueling dining options at the old Tally Student Center. Back then, a monthly trip to the Wolf's Den downstairs felt like five-star dining experience. Back then, we had Black Students Board, the Ultimate All-Night Bash, and the New Horizons Choir. Back then, Coach Mike O'Kane was leading the football field while Torrey Holt was scoring touchdowns and making us proud. Back then, Justin Gainey, or shall I say Coach Gainey, was shooting from everywhere on the court, and it was all net. And everybody, I mean everybody, had to trip over at least one brick a day to be fully identified as part of the pack. Yet after all of the classes, all of the lessons, extra credit assignments, late night study sessions, spades games, and exams, I left this campus without a degree in 1998. I wasn't lazy, I wasn't incapable. I was, however, heavily overwhelmed by one question that I felt was impossible to answer at the age of 19. What do you want to do for the rest of your life? And when I didn't have the answer, I thought I had failed. So I went home defeated. But here's what I didn't understand then and what I know right now. Leaving was not the end of my education. For me, it was the beginning of it. See, I was born a leader and discovered leadership before I had the language for it. So life became my classroom. I took the time and I learned through resilience, through setbacks, confidence through responsibility, and purpose through serving others. I built a career in project and program management and a full life of discovery, including a marriage to a fellow student I met right here, freshman year. Hey, George. But something always inside of me whispered, finish what you started. Thankfully, that whisper didn't only speak to me, but it spoke to my husband too. Hey, George. And one day, with the loving firmness that only a true partner can give, he encouraged me to get serious about returning with just 3 simple words. Make the call. Not enroll, not commit to classes, just make the call and find out what it would take to come back and finish. So I did. And on the other side of the phone call was Dr. Lashica Waters, academic advisor in the Leadership in the Public Sector program. The angelic implant didn't just answer the phone, but she opened the door. She listened, she advised, and she laid out a clear pathway to my finish line. And in that moment, what once felt overwhelming suddenly became possible. What had been a whisper became a plan, and that plan became this moment. So today, 32 years after my freshman year, I crossed this stage, earning a degree in the leadership in the public sector, a full circle moment that I am most grateful for. Now, please understand, this moment didn't happen because life was easy. It happened because I refused to quit. Now, for those who may not know, the Leadership in the Public Sector program here at NC State is more than a degree. It is an online experience that equips you to lead with purpose, to serve with intention, and to create real impact in our communities, our organizations, and in the world at large. And right about now, I think we need all of that. It gave me something that I didn't have at 19, clarity. It gave me something that I needed in this season, control. It gave me remote control over my education and my future. And most importantly, it didn't just teach leadership. It developed a leader who was finally ready to finish. And for that, I say thank you, Dr. Lashica Waters. Thank you, Dr. Amanda Edwards. Thank you, Dr. Tracy Appling, and the entire LPS staff for your leadership, your guidance, and your belief in students like me. So to my fellow graduates, there are 3 short lessons I want to leave with you today that will carry you far long after today's applause fades. First, knowledge is not an event, it is a process. Your degree, our degree, is not the finish line of learning, yet it is proof that you know how to do it. The world you are entering into will change faster than any syllabus could ever. Careers will shift, technology will transform, and plans will come and go. But curiosity, which is the willingness to keep learning, will never go out of style. Secondly, never be discouraged by your current state. There were moments in my life where my current state did not look like success. I walked away from this university believing that I had missed my moment. As you sit here today, maybe your path doesn't look like what you imagined. Maybe social media comparisons have been whispering lies to you. Well, let me tell you something clearly. Your current chapter is not your final story. Growth rarely looks impressive while it's happening. Sometimes progress looks like confusion. Sometimes courage looks like starting over. Where you are today is not a verdict, but it's actually your opening argument to the world. And lastly, but most importantly, and I dare not take all the credit for this one. This one came from our pastor, the Bishop Stenneth E. Powell Sr. at the Abundant Life Cathedral right here in Raleigh. He said, and I need your help on this one. Can you find a neighbor and encourage your neighbor and say, neighbor? Oh, I can't hear nobody. Say, neighbor? Oh, neighbor. It's never too late to get better. Say it one more time. It's never too late to get better. That's right. It's never too late to learn. It's never too late to grow. It's never too late to dream. Kevin, it's never too late to win. And certainly, it's never too late to pick up wherever you may have walked away from and finish what you started. I am living proof that purpose does not expire. I will be 50 next month. Oh, yes, I will. And believe me, growth and improvement has no age limit. That's for everybody. So to my dearest class of 2026, today we join a wolf pack that stretches across generations of greatness. And if my journey teaches you anything, it's this: life is not a straight line. It is a series of turns and returns. So walk forward boldly, because life will ask you some hard questions at times. Don't be afraid if the solutions don't appear instantly. You will find that the winners are not the ones who always get the answers in an instant. But winners are the ones who had the courage to keep showing up until they became the answer. Congratulations to my fellow graduates, the spring class of 2026. And as we say around these parts, forever go pack and God bless.